Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy Heroes video and to a brand new season of Grand Arena 3v3. This is season 39 I want to say, and as you can tell I am now using a face cam, so this is what I look like if anyone was wondering. But it might take me a while to get used to it because I'm not really used to talking to a camera at the top of my monitor. But as you can see from the screen, I am currently 3656 in ranking. I managed to do alright in the 5v5 season as you all saw, and I've kept a decent ranking at 670, so I could potentially go up into the 500s I suppose if I do win this fight. But how that'll actually go I have no idea because my bracket is quite tough and the defense I've got to face in this first round is quite difficult, as you're about to see. So my first opponent today is Ham Sandwich. Great name. Probably going to be feeling really hungry at the end of this. But they're from Honor Bound Legends, which I believe is a sister or like side guild for Honor Bound, which is obviously a very good guild. 10.5 million GP, so very similar amount of GP to me. And the defense they have set is absolutely bonkers. We're going to be in for a good run, I think. And there might be a good rage compilation, I suppose, in this one. Also, just to quickly mention, I am going to be releasing my Jedi Survivor series, obviously once the game comes out. So I'll probably do some recording over the weekend when this will probably go up. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway as part of my first episode in that. So if you'd like to enter that, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that video. And obviously if you do enjoy this with the face cam, obviously let me know down in the comments, and obviously a like and comment and subscribes are always much appreciated. So let's go straight into it. So as you can see from the board, we are starting pretty early on again. It's just a lot easier for me to get the fights done and out of the way as soon as possible, because as you can see from the defenses we have to face, it is not going to be fun. The North and South Zone are pretty tough. I'll quickly show the North Zone so you can see what teams I've got to face and what I've been considering as part of my plan. This is what I've got here. Make sure I scroll high enough to make sure I go above the webcam. And then in the South, we have a obviously LV and Ray team, as well as some other nasty stuff in here. These teams are pretty well modded, as you're going to see when I'm going for each team and what my plan is, but this is what we have to face. So I am probably going to start off with, I think we'll just start off with the Galactic Legends and get them out of the way first. Or actually, no, let's start off with the Qui-Gon Jinn team because I've got quite a fun Datacron to use for that. So first off, against this Qui-Gon Jinn team, we're going to be using this Nute B1 Jango team. I'm not going to start, and I am slightly worried about the start because of the mods and things that this team has. But as you can see from what I'm taking with me, I do have a level 9 Jango Cron. I just felt with Jango being in this new set for Datacrons, I just had to get him because he's just like a staple meme for my channel because he just ruins my day quite a lot. So hopefully we could do some good things with him on offense. That is the plan. But in terms of Datacron on the Qui-Gon Jinn team, the level 3 bonus doesn't matter so much, but the stats is going to be where it comes into effect. And then these mods on this team are absolutely bonkers. So Qui-Gon Jinn is ridiculously fast from his unique, or just for being part of the team. So 299, so that's going to be 379, I believe, with the speed bonus, which is going to be bonkers fast. We've been too fast for my Echo, and that's the reason why I'm not taking it, because I just felt like I would have been absolutely demolished. But this is what we're going to be using. Obviously, like I said, I'm not too confident in the start, but hopefully, assuming that we do get a pretty decent start, we should be able to get going, because this is a Datacron I'm going to be taking. Health and debuffs, health and protection from buffs, and then Jango is going to do 100% more damage on his turns, and obviously he gets that chance to gain 50% defense penetration for one turn, which is pretty rubbish for a level 9. It's the same one that Sith Trooper had for his Datacron set, but the stats aren't too great either. Lots of accuracy. So if I get any misses, I'm not going to be very happy. So let's just see how this goes. Okay, that's actually fine. That works out pretty well. Them going after B1. I think I need to go for burning here. That might be a problem though, because he just did a lot more damage than I thought. B1's going to do a lot more damage because of the bonus. Right, now we can go all in on Jedi Anakin. Rocket Qui-Gon. There you go, cleansed off the extortion, which is what he normally does. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Come on, Jango, please. Please. Kill him. Okay. Right, here comes Qui-Gon Jinn to ruin my day, though, instead. You got debuff? You do. Oh, but you got days. Maybe one shot's enough. Okay, maybe not. Let's heal up Jango because he's closest to full health. And we'll do a mass assist. Well, that's just rude. Heal up Nute, I guess. I'm actually going to go for a basic because I want Jango to finish Qui-Gon Jinn off if possible. Come on, Jango. There we go. That gives me all my banners back. Well, on Jango, at least. We only missed protection banners on Nute. So, very good start. Okay, so next up we have this LV Maul Raw Guard team. And this is the one I was slightly... I didn't really want to use SLKR. I wanted to use Fennec. But the comp they've made, put together with the Deka they have, it's kind of meant that I really can't afford to use Fennec here because it does have the dot cron, which I'm just going to show you now, and crit damage and crit avoidance. But it's just going to be a really super annoying fight to do with Fennec because I would have needed to have taken either Boba or Embo just to be able to dispel those dots. And obviously I can't really do that with Greef and Fennec because Maul will just go nuts and I'll end up dying. Or someone will end up dying at the beginning because I don't get that bonus turn, obviously, from BAM not being there. So I'm just having to take SLKR here, unfortunately. Not ideal, especially with the crit avoidance and the dots and things. So I don't really know how this is going to play out. Obviously, this is a brand new deck on certain things, so we shall see. But I am taking a level 3 Datacron from the new set as well, which is just gaining stacking offense, which should happen quite a lot with SLKR. He should get advantage quite a bit, and I believe he gets a range of other buffs. And if Wat stays alive long enough, I can give healing up dots, or whatever they're called. Hots, I guess. But we've got a bit of extra accuracy and crit damage, but not really that crit damage is really going to come into effect here because I imagine even when LV is above the threshold to be crit, with that amount of crit avoidance they have on the team, probably not going to crit. So we'll just see how we get on with this, and I am hopefully going to get a win here. Okay, so shield tech over to SLKR. It's going to be killing off Maul quick enough. That's going to be the problem. Right, let's stun you. Actually going to cleanse the dots off Wat. I'll do a swipe. Let's do a basic here. Gonna lose everyone apparently. Yeah. This is gonna be fun. I can tell already. Wow. Please kill Maul. Please. Okay. Got a bit more confident now that he's dead. Alright, swipe. I suppose the good thing about the dots is actually he'll stay full health for quite a lot. So hopefully if we can ramp up enough with SLKR Siphon, we should be able to just one-shot LV. That's what I'm hoping. But before, well, he might one-shot us first, but that is the plan at least. Be able to one-shot LV, which is probably what's going to be needed. Yeah, so 300k there, it's not really enough. Only took him halfway. You need to ramp that up more. Not in crit, no, that's not. I need to get to ultimate, full ult if I can. Alright, there's buff immunity, I suppose. Alright, full ult. Wow, okay, that was actually quite a lot of damage. I didn't feel like he was actually above that threshold, but he might have been. I'm actually going to go for a basic here. Hopefully that kills. Yeah, maybe I should poke, please. There we go. for a 51. So not great banners, of course, because it normally just comes out of the SLKR, but a one-shot is a one-shot in Cub 1, so I'm pretty pleased with that. So now for another brand new fight, in that I am taking Emperor Palpatine, Starkiller, and Mara with Maracron versus a Rey, Hermit, and Ben Solo team, obviously with all 3 Omicrons. And the Datacron they have in there is really good, actually. Lots of health from protection recovery, and then they do 100% more damage at their full health, which shouldn't really come into effect here because I should be able to go faster than Ben with Mara and things. So hopefully when it actually comes to his first turn, he will have lost his full health and protection, so he won't do this 100% more damage, which is going to be pretty nasty considering that he will ignore protection with his Omicron. But they do have 20% protection, crit chance, accuracy, crit avoidance, so crit damage. Not crazy stats. This is why I'm kind of confident that we might be able to do it with Mara and Starkiller, but how this actually play out, I have no idea. I'll quickly show you my Mara Cron so you can see that. This is the only Cron from the new set that I'm actually able to use, apart from Jango that you saw from Unalive Force users. I just got the Ben Solo one, which is obviously after Grand Arena lock, so I can't unfortunately use that yet. But this is what we have stats-wise. Got really nice level 6, and obviously the level 9 is really good as well. And then 43% health steal, which is going to be pretty nice for the team. Extra protection and 108% crit damage. So I'm pretty pleased with my Mara Cron and how it's built out. Obviously, level 3 bonus isn't going to affect us here in 3v3. It will probably come into effect more in 5v5. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so race starts as expected. Right, I'm actually going to try and stun Ben here if I can. Okay, good. Right, throw the AoE out. Let's get the staggers on the board. Ray still got crit damage immunity, so I'm actually going to go for Ben still. Go for a stun on the Hermit if we can. Nope. Right, now we can hit Ray. Wow, okay. Wow. I was not expecting that amount of damage. That's pretty nuts. I'm going to get whirlwinded again. That's not good. Ben could take a turn though. That'd be brilliant. That's good, actually. Oh no, that's not good. Never mind. Get a shock on you. Yeah, I don't like this. I think I'm probably going to have to ult, but I mean, it does not... I don't know if it's going to make any difference, because right, Palpatine won't heal unless he drops it here. No, he won't. I'm just going to risk it. I mean, I can't heal Palpatine anyway because of the locked healing immunity. Yeah, I might have to now if I get a turn. Oh, how did we survive? Right, basic you. And then bring this down on everyone. Hopefully they die. Ah, come on. There we go. And that worked really well, actually. I'm kind of scared of putting Mara on defense. That should... It's quite concerning, actually. Next up, we have the GG team with Salty Cron. This is a very unusual team that we saw... Well, if any of you watched Sarah's video, this team came up, I think, which I obviously watched. But this is going to be pretty nasty, I think. 70% tenacity. I'm kind of feeling I need to switch my Datacron because I didn't realize there was that much tenacity. Because obviously you saw we're taking Bad Batch. Lots of nice stats as well, which is going to really help out. And then obviously 200% armor penetration, pretty nuts, and then extra health to help boost GG's damage. So as you saw, we're going to be attempting to use Hunter, Echo, and Tech. I do think this should work. But now I've said that, I'm probably not going to work. But I do believe I need to change this. I did have tenacity originally, but I think I need some more potency, which is going to be the big thing with that amount of tenacity. So I think we'll just look for tenacity. Potency here even. I kind of wanted one with the damage on debuffs. That would have been really nice, but I think we're going to get I get that. We'll take this just for the resistance penetration. Obviously, I believe at least Tech does special damage. I believe Echo does as well. Hunter does physical, I think. But in terms of actual damage output, that should be coming from the defense up. And hopefully, we will just be able to kill Sortie first. That is the idea, at least. So how will I actually go? I have no idea. Okay. So we do get start, which is good. GG does have VIP, which I find quite interesting. Fast turn over to Echo. Please land buff immunity. Okay, good. Do an AoE here. Oh, that's going to be a bit annoying. I didn't think about that. The marked is going to be really annoying. Let's heal up a little bit. Yes, okay. If we can kill Sortie, I'll be happy. I think we might get a revive, that's the only thing. Oh, okay, Sortie's dead. I'm going to leave it like this. That should be okay. I was supposed to say what happened there, but then they obviously had the spare part, so Magna Guard came back again. That's fine. We should be able to clean that up. That's a very good team, actually. So next up, we have a counter that I'm not too familiar with again, which is a Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Knight Revan, and Mace Windu team against Malgus, because I don't really want to have to use Galactic Legend on him, because I'm probably going to need him for the North teams. So I don't know how this is actually going to go. We do have a Malak and Talon comp, so I'm assuming we probably have to mark Talon and then just go after her and kill her first. Luckily, there's nothing too crazy for the Datacron, just a bit of extra tenacity and health. So to try and counteract that, I have taken a Datacron, which is a level 3-1 from the same set, which is just extra resistance, tenacity up. I don't think we actually get any tenacity up, because I believe that was from Jedi Knight Revan's lead with the tenacity up. I don't know to be sure. And I believe resistance might help us out a little bit, but again, I have no idea. And then 24% potency just to help land those ability blocks with Mace, I'm hoping. I have no words. Hopefully Mace can carry this. That'd be ideal. Mace and Luke could just carry this. Read some abilities blocks though from counters, that'd be great. I'm going to keep it. Right. Let's back out. Actually, let's just let them kill me. Please, I want Malgus to use a leap would be ideal. If we can end on that, that would be great, but probably not going to. Wow, we actually survived. Get Heroes Arise again. Thought I was actually going to hit, but... if it somehow wins now... I feel like now I've said that. Seeing as we've already dropped a fight against this, let's see if Trench can actually do Something useful. Okay. You leave Dooku alone. That's the Makashi. Come on, Trench. Oh, don't. Please don't. Trench! How much health has this GG got? Split us off all auto. I have no idea whether I'm actually going to win this, but... Oh no, don't... Please kill him. Do something good for me. Oh, that's really good. Do anything? I want armor shred though, that'd be good. There we go, finally. Didn't feel like I had a lot of choices against this team, so having to take Traya on me against this, unfortunately. Didn't have any plans for Traya in the north, and just hoping I'm not going to need them in the south, in the back, so it's the last thing we need to beat before we hit the south wall. I'm thinking about it, I probably should have taken Nihilus lead in against this. We would have got Annihilate off quicker. Let's just keep going after Malgus because I don't want any fear from hitting Malak, that is. Ready to block you. Good. As you can see, I'm not taking a Deka either with this team. Hopefully I shouldn't need one. Right, Held by Hatred. That's good. That should be my Annihilate on Nihilus' next turn. Let's keep Malgus isolated. Actually, that probably should have thrown out Malak because I'm about to annihilate Malgus anyway. Yes, very good. Can my Nihilus have a turn, please? Can he have a turn? Yes, thank you. Oh, increase my cooldowns. You son of a... Come on, it's so fun. I do have a feeling we're probably going to lose this fight just based off the two fights that we've already dropped. Just because my opponent looks very good from what I saw. I did do a bit of checking this time just to have a look. Yes. He's just going to get stuck in Fear Lock now, isn't he? Please hit Nihilus while he's got Fit. No. 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 Nice. Not very nice. Not very nice. Wow, that actually worked. I was not expecting that to work. Tried a few teams against that already, and like Geos, I'm probably not going to put that in. Yeah, that was just another team that I was just wanting to try because I don't really want to use any meta teams against the solo Malak, which I probably would have needed to have done otherwise. Yeah, quite happy with that actually. That actually worked pretty well. Okay, so we have managed to make it onto the south back wall. I'm obviously really disappointed with the performance of that first wall. These defense is just not fun to fight. I just want an easier fight. Is it too much to ask for just like some nice teams on defense that I can like throw some stupid things at? But not the case in Carth 1, unfortunately. Everyone likes to try and get the wins, which is obviously makes the most sense. But I like, as you guys know, I do like to have a bit of fun with my ground arenas when possible. And by looking at this North Wall, we're probably going to have to continue the torture of things probably not going very well. So I'm going to start off with this Jabba team. I really want to get this out of the way first. And we're going to be using JMK against this, I think. The first up, we're obviously using JMK versus Jabba. It's going to be very interesting because we don't have the Scoundrel no revive. And this is a very high relic team. Obviously, Boushh is the lowest relic at relic 8, which is pretty nuts. And they do have a nice Datacron on them, which is... I don't think this one actually comes to effect at level 6, but the first one will. And the stats are pretty nice as well, so they could be quite interesting. But we are obviously going to be taking JMK and Cat. Going to have to annihilate Chrysanthemum at the beginning and just get his one death out of the way. Then I'll have to kill him again when he comes back. But hopefully be able to kill Boushh before that. That is the idea, at least. And we're taking a level 6 Datacron of my own. Stacking crit chance, not going to really help us out here, but the stats are quite nice. Extra armor, resistance, armor penetration, and tenacity. Okay, so hello there over to Cat. Good, right, we'll just get rid of Chrysanthemum straight away. He'll come back, but it's fine. Buff immunity on JMK is not a bad thing because that keeps the torn up on General Kenobi. It'd be nice if I can have a turn. Okay. I do middle special on myself for more ultimate charge. Basic. Do that on Cat. I need to stay alive. Good thing about 3 is that Jabba doesn't get a lot of ultimate charge, which is kind of nice, I suppose. Yeah, I think that went back on... Oh, that missed. Okay, never mind. I'm going to keep ramping up Cat's damage on her leap. And we'll go to ultimate, because I'm hoping to use it on Boushh here, just get rid of her. They have extra armor on this Datacron. Are they extra health? Maybe it's just a relic 8 making the difference. I have no idea. My Cat's only relic 5, so that probably doesn't really help. Now I'm just going to go straight for Jabba, I think. Or do we just go for and kill Chrysanthemum? Let's just kill Chrysanthemum, I think. That do 102k damage and did no protection at all. Like, I know he gets bonuses from the Omicron, but... Jeez. Okay, I'm actually going to just go straight for Jabba while we've got ultimate. I have a feeling we're going to time out just based on the amount of damage we're actually doing at the moment, which is not a huge amount. $253k and that did absolutely nothing to him. With one armor shred as well. Just use it again. Keep stacking out those armor shreds because it seems like we need them. What's happening to all my damage? Okay, now we actually seem to be getting somewhere. There we go. Right, just put it to full auto. I don't know if there's anything I could really do in terms of mana recovery or anything. I'm just running out of time is the only issue. Hopefully JMK is not stupid and goes into half ult, which it doesn't seem to be. I thought we already got an armor shred on Jabba that, maybe not. Can we stop him getting ult? Come on. God. There we go, 456. Not too bad, actually. So I kind of want to think that C can solo this CLS team. I might be proven wrong in a minute, but I'm going to try anyway because I don't really have anyone else to go with him. I don't want to lose any more banners than necessary. Very good Deka. Obviously, the Chewie Kron is very good. 95% potency, 22% tenacity, 10% health, and lots of armor pen, health recovery. This one won't come into effect in this fight, and obviously Chewpio's level 9. Then I'm taking a level 6 myself. We are going with a 47% armor, just extra armor, obviously, and that's mainly the whole reason I'm taking this, so we'll go straight into it. Okay, we're going to link up CLS and link up Chewpio. It's just a case of racing to ultimate and hopefully getting a win. Let's do some protection recovery. Basic. There's ultimate. Very pop ult. And then we should get a win here. And zap. Hey, very good. Very happy with that. So probably the last toughest team on the board. We do have this Darth Revan, Bastila, Shan, and Savage Omi team. To relegate Savage, no joke, and don't really want to mess around with that. They do have a very decent Deka as well, getting 30% potency, which is going to be quite nice for Darth Revan and Bastila. They show accuracy and protection, nothing too crazy on the stats. But we're taking Lord Vader, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and Royal Guard. I do think they should work pretty well. I do have the protection up Kron, which should be quite good here, I think. Oh, well, I hope so anyway. The shocks might play a bit of a problem, but hopefully we should be able to eliminate Darth Revan and Bastila Shan pretty quickly. And then we should be able to deal with the Savage, obviously, on his own, when we can just stack up loads of dots, basically. And I can put a fracture on him as well. So let's see how this goes. Okay, we... go for a fracture. Let's go after Bastila, I think. If we're doing the special because we've got so much shock on us. Pass time to LV. Can't do that, unfortunately. Maybe more dots. I need Bastila to die, preferably. Oh, that was a kind of a wasted fracture. Come on. LV, stop sucking, actually do something decent. At least we've got full ult. Gonna lose Thrawn, it is inevitable. Death Mark might help us a little bit actually. Until it falls off like that. Now Thrawn's probably gonna die. Oh, I could have gone off someone else then. Never mind. Come on, Bastila, just pop. Nah. I was going to put this a full auto. Oh, I thought I was going to run out of time. At least wait until we get up to 60 stacks and I'll take it off, maybe, depending on how we're looking. Kind of wondering whether it would have been worth just full using this a solo against this team and just going full auto from the beginning. Whether that would have won, I don't know. Come on, Bastila, please. Oh, you just cleansed. Okay, now we're at 60 stacks. I'm going to take it off. Come on, just let me hit Bastila, please. Oh, this team. Hurrah! Right, now play a full auto. I'm actually going to get stuck behind Savage, aren't I? Come on. Oh, finally. LV, you suck. That was so bad. But okay, now we're going to use Bounty Hunters. Obviously, Aurra seeing Mando and Greef versus this Raddus team in the north. Just because I don't really want to mess around with it, and I don't particularly want to use any of my other teams that I've got available. This is the reason why I didn't use this team against Malak when he was on his own. I could have used this and just annihilated him, hopefully pretty much straight away. But I just wanted to be able to save it in order to be able to actually kill Raddus. So I am taking a level 6 Datacron, which is just for the stats really, extra health, armor, potency, and tenacity. And then gaining tenacity up, we're gaining protection stacking, which I don't know if actually, I don't know if Greef actually gives tenacity up, I can't remember. But yeah, this should be pretty straightforward, I'm hoping. Of course, it would be nice if I actually got a turn before I died, which I do, luckily. Okay, let's try and stun you. Stun, brilliant. And Aurra is dead, that's even more brilliant. Fantastic, absolutely amazing. Go away, Raddus. It's fine, we've got him come back. Cleanse. This team doesn't even have a Datacron on it. It's just, I'm guessing my opponent's modding is obviously very good, considering that I've got 55% armor on here as well. I mean, it was mainly exposes, but yeah, by K2 for an awful 53. Next up, we have the Grand Inquisitor with the 7th Sister and 5th Brother, which does have a Datacron, which is a level 4. stacking protection with damage over time. So I don't think this team actually deals dots. I could be completely wrong, but from my knowledge, at least, I don't think they do. And the stats are quite nice as well, but hopefully my Gidme should be able to manage the job for the team. I am not taking the Datacron here, as you can see, so let's go straight into it. I realise my face is getting quite bright depending on what map we're on. I don't know what my how it would have shown with the Hoth map. I have no idea. Right, let's move everyone's Hermit to give everyone some protection up. Now we do Bony Burn. He's not on Padme. Okay. And Kickity Kick. There we go. The cleanse. I've stunned 5th brother. Good. And I'm shed on 7th sister. Oh, someone in my eye. It's gone now. Alright, kick on you. It's pretty straightforward. I don't really need to do a proper commentary for this. Another cleanse. This for some more protection up. And basic to finish. 40-55. So we've got one protection banner there. I don't know who that would have been for. Probably for Padme, I guess. No idea, but I'll take that. So now we have Wampa versus the Tusken army with Tusken Chieftain and Warrior. Not too. I know that Wampa can beat the normal Tuskens with Aurra and Shaman, but I don't know how this is going to play out against Chieftain Warrior. I do have a Datacron on me, which is obviously Wampacron's coming back, which is nice. Obviously, we don't have any tenacity or anything like that. That will help Wampa out a lot, but extra health steal and accuracy, I suppose, is kind of good, I guess, and crit avoidance is also always helpful as well. So I'm going to try and build out this a bit more to... Actually, might just keep it like this. I don't know. I don't already know what I'm doing with my Datacron, to be honest. I'm kind of just figuring things out at the moment still, while Conquest is still on. I'm kind of worried about what Warrior's big hit. So apparently Vader can beat this. Apparently. No idea how. I'm just taking leftover Inquisitors with me. Wow. Apparently Wampa's only got a 25% win rate against this lineup. But I just assumed with Gear 11, so I would have been fine, but I didn't seem to actually get a turn, which is the problem. Delete you. Really make a difference what I do here. I end up you coming back. Oh, he's got the... Okay, that was a lot more damage than I was expecting. Not landing any dots. Wait, are they immune to dots? I have a feeling they might be immune to dots. The chieftains. Lead. I should have targeted the one at the front. Okay then. Shame really, we're missing one turn for an AoE. Please don't. Please. Okay, good. awful banners, but I'll take that. Oh, this is so much fun. Now we have Iden versus Mon Mothma. This is the Datacron we're going to be taking, well, could be go up against, I should say. Ability debuffs, which, well, Kara can, because obviously we're taking Empire, second pile, I suppose. But hopefully that won't really come into effect. Obviously, crit chance is pretty negligible, doesn't really make much of a difference to a fight. Armor penetration and resistance. And of course, we're taking Iden, Death Trooper, and range with a level 3 Datacron of my own, which is 39% armor penetration and resistance penetration. So hopefully we just get a bit more damage output. I would have liked to have taken some potency, but I've just run out of potency Datacron. So hopefully we'll be able to get a stun on Kara at the beginning is the plan. Okay, so stun Kara for days, which is good, I suppose. Just gonna get revived if I kill you, but I suppose it might as... Oh, okay, that didn't make me difference. It works out quite nicely, actually. Let's do this. And then we put Death Mark on Kara, and then delete for a maximum banner win, hopefully. Yeah, 7. Very good. Okay, so another team, I have no idea how it's going to go. We've got Boba, well, both Bobas and Nest with Nestcron. The Nest has a nice Datacron on here. Luckily, the level 6 won't come into effect in 3, so that's not too much an issue. But this is going to be a bit annoying with the health damage, and obviously Nest is going to recover health and protection. Lots of extra health, resistance, armor, and tenacity, but we are taking Aurra, so we should be able to reduce, well, increase our potency to obviously to nullify the tenacity is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to think of the word. But so this is the first time we've ever had Aurra without her Datacron. So I know that some of the other content creators actually did some testing with her prior to her Datacron expiring to see how much of use she actually had without it. And I do believe that the results weren't too great. But I'm still hoping that she'll still be a really good character, at least in 3s. In 5s, I was tempted to put some more Omicrons on her, but I'm going to kind of wait and see what happens with her, obviously, when we get around to that again. Obviously, I do have a lead Omicron, but it's not effective in 3s, unfortunately. But we shall see how this goes. I am taking my level 9 Datacron for Cal Kestis, obviously, who I don't have anywhere near Relic 7 in order to use it. So just using it here for the extra stats. Nothing else is really going to affect us here, but the stats is going to be quite nice, I think. So do I with the tenacity, I kind of don't really want to do the cooldown increase first. I'm actually going to call in the droid. Now I can do cooldown increase, I suppose, if it works. Now we've got a cooldown increase, that's handy. Let's kill Boba Sion first. Do a burning, that might kill him off. We get the overcharge, whatever this is called. Let's just get an armor shred on to Nest. Kill Boba once. If we kill both Bobas. Okay, that was unexpected. Boy, 56, so I'll take that. Very good. Next up, we have Sana, Hondo, and Stormtrooper Han. It turns out I actually have a lot more teams left over than I actually thought I was going to. But obviously, it's the same with any Grand Arena round now with new Datacron sets of things. The first one is just kind of, I suppose, a warm-up. Well, that's why it's going to be my excuse anyway. But we are taking JML versus Sana, and then I do have CLS and Chewpio to use against the remaining team, whatever that is. I can't remember what it is, but they should be able to be beatable. Sana team doesn't have a Datacron on it, but we're taking a Resistance Hero Finn one, which is getting buffs for covering health and protection, lots of extra tenacity, potency for the ability blocks, and armor. So I kind of feel like we just open up here with an AoE. Yeah, that's good. Right, I think I'm actually going to spread some buffs here. Then call in Yoda, do Hondo. Wow, okay. get deleted. Sana, very nice. What I should have said, used Wampa against this. That would have been more ideal, but I wasn't too confident with the Hondo there. I suppose I can always try again at some point if I do get another team like this to face. We get a max mana win there, which is very nice. And of course, the last fight is obviously a Finn Zori team, but luckily no Omicron here. So I'm hoping that CLS and Chewpio should be able to beat this. We do obviously have the Chewpio Cron, which is for level 9. Really nice stats on it. Well, at least I think it's really nice stats. 200% armor penetration. I don't know if that's kind of wasted. I don't really know how armor penetration relates to armor and actual damage output, because I obviously know that certain characters only have like, I don't know, 76% armor. So as soon as you go over that armor penetration, is that kind of worth it? I don't really know what the actual stat side of it is, but 92% armor and obviously potency to help land blinds and things. And then these are the stats we have. So this should be hopefully relatively straightforward. He says it's straightforward. Call in Chewpio. Blinds. You get rid of that stealth. Let's kill Zori. Good. AoE. Give 3 stacks of translation to CLS. There we go, max banners. So now, at least now we can move on to ships, and by the looks of things, there's only a negotiating in the preview, so I'm hopefully there isn't anything too difficult there. So just to update you on the board quickly for a pre-fleet overview. My score is 1536. I can't remember whether that's a good score or not. I don't think it is, considering we've dropped 3 fights. But luckily, as you're going to see in their ship zone, we don't have any executor or profanities to face. This is exactly... I think this is exactly the same as what I set up in my defense, I think. Same, I'd definitely set Mal. I don't know if it's the exact same starting lineups, but the same fleets at least. I'd definitely set Mal, Neg, and Raddus on defense. So I think I'm not going to bother explaining what my plan is. I might as well. In my mind, I'm thinking of using Executor versus Malevolence, Profanity versus Negotiator, and then Empire versus the Raddus fleet. So I'm actually going to start off with the Malevolence because I've noticed that he's been doing quite well for me on defense, and I kind of want to see why that is. But hopefully Executor shouldn't have too much trouble. Okay, so good start. I think I'm just going to go all in on Hyena Bomber. I feel like that's the play. I don't really know. Him getting stunned is definitely not the play, though. Kind of sucks. Can I have my Razor Crest back, please? Let's call in Boba here. I'll do an AoE because that should hit Hyena and some back. Please don't. Please. Hit anyone but Razor Crest. Ugh. Right, you're the real Volta Droid, aren't you? Kill you. And then I'm gonna go for an AoE here. I know I'm probably gonna kill off those Volta Droids at the front, but I'm hopefully gonna be able to just get the kill on the spy that I need to finish for a 73. So very good. I'll take that. Okay, so Profanity versus Negotiator. Do I just want to go straight for... Actually, no, I don't want to go straight for... It's like, I'm just going to go straight for Anakin. Not a wiggle, let's do a basic. For stealth, you do have stealth. Right, let's do this so we can mark Anakin. Assist, unfortunately. Basic, wanted to kill him. AoE, get some defense penetration up. Did that miss? Must have missed, obviously, if the assist from Profundity killed it. Let's call in Phantom. So this now we'll do a heal, get some speed up and nasty up. Okay, or Ahsoka will just come and dispel it, so. Calling Ghost. An AoE, get some base blocks. We do, that's good. Right, let's just kill Ahsoka. Of course. Okay, still Negotiator. Goodbye. Very nice. Lots of assists. We like to see. Boom. Finish for a 71. Very nice. I'll take anything over 70 is good for me. Please be nice to be a Poe. Okay, I'll take that. AoE. No base blocks or anything. Okay. Alright. So all those. Need to heal up with myself. Basic here. Force a taunt on Bomber. It's always a grimacing look where that Ray does her AoE. Not a huge amount of formation stacks, obviously, because there wasn't a lot of buffs, but take what I can get. Right, offense up. Defense down helps a lot though. It's going to get cleansed. Maybe I should have saved the buff strip for now, but too late. Let's heal up shuttle. Oh, I was hoping we'd be able to get the kill then, but obviously not. Alright. Don't know if I should have done that actually, thinking about what size next turn's going to be. Oh well. Yeah, it's basic flow, that was the best idea I think. Just use it. Don't like how long this is taking. Maybe ult will just finish it off for us. Yeah. Not going to be great balance, I don't think. Oh, okay. 73. Don't mind me then. I do think that should actually leave us on a pretty decent score, though. Okay, or not. Obviously, 2,000 and above is very good in threes. I did drop way too many fights on the grounds, unfortunately. I don't know what it is about me recently. Sometimes if I have a bad ground zone, my ships go well, and if I have a good ground zone, my ships go bad. So it is unfortunate. I do think my opponent is probably going to beat me, but we shall come back to this later on, and I shall update you on how the fight went. So I'm back, and as you can see, we have managed to get a win here. My defense did really well. I'm really surprised at how many holds I managed to get. Literally just because of the holds that I've managed to win, my opponent dropped 3 fights in the south front zone, which is the same amount of teams that I dropped on, but they have unfortunately dropped some battles and teams at the back. I want to show you those teams because I'm not too sure what I'll be doing my defense. Obviously, I don't want to give too many things away. Not that it really matters that much, but we do have some nice holds in this south front zone, which I will show you. The Hondo and IG-11 got a nice hold. IG-11 Con isn't too great. It's normally just the stats that go with that really help. A Rey, Ben, and Hermit hold for 4 fights as well, which I'm quite surprised with. After I was saying that I was probably going to take them off defense, it's very likely that I'm probably going to keep them on defense just after this result in terms of how well they did. That is the level 6 Krillin with the crit avoidance. That's really helps out Rey in order to actually do some decent amount of damage on her ultimate. So you can't remove the inspired stacks if you can't crit her. So that is obviously working there. And as you can see, my Dash, Vandor, and Young Han team managed to get a hold as well, which I was quite surprised with because there's no tank there. And I don't know what would be the main cause. I'm guessing Young Han probably might do a bit of damage, I guess, with his Datacron. I've not really actually used him with it until this 3v3 season, so I'm quite surprised that it got a hold. But that is mainly the holds that I got on the front wall. I will just show you the stuff that I've done on the back, just so you can see. We do have a Raddus, Jin, and Scarif team that's held for 7 battles. I'm just assuming my opponents run out of teams, unfortunately, and we're just throwing the remnants of their roster at trying to obviously get it down. Fortunately, didn't get it. And then this Malgus team at the bottom with Darth Revan and Bastila has got me 2 holds. So overall, a pretty good fight. I did actually enjoy fighting the ground zones, even though they were a lot tougher than I would have expected. My opponent obviously just beat one of my fleets. But that is going to be the end of the video. I do hope you enjoyed it. So if you have, a like and comment is always much appreciated. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And I shall catch you in the next one.